Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Agholor.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
That is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now it's Wilson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Tyus Bowser blowing that play up. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. 3rd and 19. In motion right, that's Hamler. They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there. Trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. There's Wilson to throw. And a loose football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Here's Wilson. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Wilson. This is caught. Touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you to Orlando. So the halftime show in the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Quick slant complete to OBJ. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Play action. Now Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. In motion left goes Sutton. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Here's 3rd and 7. Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see to that. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire fourth remaining.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Williams. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They run it again with Williams. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. There's the athleticism of Tyus Bowser on display. Wrapping him up, no problem. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a deep.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll take this all the way